Hi, welcome to the practice video for Chapter 5 of the book, What Happened to You? Chapter 5 is called Connecting the Dots, and we really focused a lot on the key points being communication, emotional contagion, and how this relates to the yoga practice. So we're going to start seated in a chair, and then we'll be standing, and then we'll come down to the floor. So if you're breaking this up, this is the section where we start seated in a chair. So we're going to start with our palms resting at our navel center. Now, I know that we all send maybe some unkind messages to our navel center based on the physical appearance of what we like or what we don't like. The focus of this is going to be much deeper than that because, as I discussed in the commentary video, the navel center relates to the gut-brain axis. So this area is really protecting us. So it's sending all these messages up. The vagus nerve has these afferent fibers. The gut-brain axis is sending these messages up to our brain about what's safe, what's going on in our system. And so we want to give it some appreciation here for that aspect. So from here you can close your eyes, you can rest your eyes on the floor in front of you. With your hands placed on your belly, send some of that loving kindness, that appreciation, compassion into this area for all that it does. This is where our wisdom comes from. This is where our true voice, this is our truth. It's speaking to us. So how often do we take a moment to listen? If the eyes were closed, softly blink them open. We're going to connect a little bit of movement now. So you'll inhale and extend your arms out to your sides, and then exhale, bringing your palms back to your belly. Each time you inhale, feel that across your chest, a little bit of opening up, and then every time you exhale, cross which hand touches your belly first. So just bringing in a little bit of stimulation for the brain as well. So maybe one more time here. And now place your hands at your heart center, sending some awareness and kindness into this area, which is the center of our empathy, how we connect with others, how we feel within, how we share our feelings. So communication and feeling, this whole region right here is what we're really going to focus on in this practice. You might even feel your heartbeat at this point. Just whatever you feel, just take a moment to tune into those sensations. And when you're ready, you'll inhale, extend your arms out to your sides, and exhale. Again, cross which palm touches your heart first. And every time you inhale, think about those qualities of empathy, compassion, joy, sadness, everything that is held in your heart. And other qualities that you might want to feel. Feel them in your palms and then bring them into your center. And one more time here. And rest. Now we're going to move on to massaging our abdominals. So this is really good for our organs. If you happen to have peppermint essential oil and you like that as part of your routine health habit, you might want to pause this video and grab that peppermint oil, put one drop in the center of your left palm, and then rub your palms together maybe 3 times or so just to activate that oil. And then through your clothing, you can use that oil. If peppermint oil is not available, it's just not your thing, totally fine. We're going to move on. So placing your hands on your right side, you're going to drag your palms up and then across at the top of your rib cage and then down on the left side and across below the navel, making your way back to the right. So this is the direction of our digestive system. So we're honoring that. And we're placing a little bit of pressure with our hands. Not too much, but noticeable so that it feels like a massage for you. And again, I always say, if you don't feel comfortable actually placing hands on yourself, that's fine too. You just do the same movement, just close to, but you don't have to do hands on. So you're still giving yourself that energy. and connecting it with your breath. So as you inhale, come across, and as you exhale, come around below your navel. Maybe 2 more circles this way. And then bring that to stillness. Now, before we do anything else, I encourage the pause. So take the pause right now. Maybe you notice some residual feeling around your belly. Maybe you still notice a little bit of residual feeling around the heart. Maybe it's in your palms. From here, we're gonna do some cat-cow to warm up the spine. So come to the edge of your seat if you weren't already. Place your hands in front of your knees, and as you inhale, arch up, lift the gaze, and as you exhale, round back. And take your gaze to or toward your navel. Then inhaling, so you're gonna follow your own breath, so it might be faster or slower than me. That's totally fine, you're following your breath. Each time you inhale, get tall. And each time you exhale, round back and pull your navel slightly towards your spine. So notice that engagement. And one more time here, full inhale and full exhale. Fullest expression of your pose. Then come back to neutral or center, and we'll make some circles. So you're gonna make these circles with your abdominals. You might also feel it in your hips or your rib cage. But think about your belly as you're making these circles and connect it with your breath. So half of the circle is an inhale and half of the circle is an exhale. Do maybe 3 in one direction and then switching directions. So maybe if you've eaten recently, you might notice a little bit of sensation around your abdomen as you're doing this. You might hear the digestive process working. Just tuning in to what's happening in your body. And then coming back to center, notice how you feel. And now we're gonna do a twist. We'll do it with some sun salutation arms, and we'll do the twist with a forward fold. So I'll show you once and then you can join me. So when you're ready, you'll inhale. The arms can always come to goalpost or cactus or all the way up if that's available for you. And then today when we exhale, we're gonna come into a slight forward fold. So be attentive to your low back. If your low back is giving you trouble, you don't have to forward fold. Do a forward fold to the degree that feels comfortable for you. And then you'll inhale, and the arms will come up, and you'll exhale to the other side. So inhale, exhale to one side. Inhale, and again, follow your rhythm. Set your own rhythm here. Do an equal number to each side. After you've done an equal number to each side, lower your hands down, and now we're gonna do a forward fold. So when you're ready, you'll come back to center, widen your feet a little bit, so separate your feet so that you can give more space. You're gonna come forward into a forward fold. Now, in your chair, you can always hold on to the back of your chair and lean forward, so you can have more of a flat back, or you could start to forward fold and allow the belly to really rest on your thighs. And then if it's available, you could take your hands to the floor. They don't have to get there. Wherever your hands feel comfortable, they can always rest on your thighs. And then allow the back of your neck to be long. So look down towards the floor, no reason to look at me. Take whatever expression of forward fold feels good for you, making sure that the breath is comfortable. Maybe one more round of breath, really feeling that breath in your back body. And if your abdomen is on your thighs, as you inhale, feel the breath on your thighs. When you're ready, you'll take your hands back to your thighs, press into your feet, and use your abdominals and unfold yourself to come back upright. Use your abdominals and your spine. One more time, let's inhale. And then this time, we'll just exhale the arms by our sides. So if that's all the time you have for right now, you can go back to the next thing on your daily to-do list. If you still have more time, next section will be standing.